Hey there everyone, Omega Snake here, and finally, welcome to the first episode of my Let's Boss Play of Dot Hack. And today we're gonna show how to beat the one and only boss of Dot Hack Infection, Skeith. But before we get started, I do want to say thank you so much for being patient with me. I'm sorry that this didn't get out earlier. It's just, I don't know what happened. I was too busy, and I guess I didn't really have much motivation. But again, thank you for being really patient with me. But enough of the warm fuzzies, let's get into preparation. Now, I'm going to say this right now and state, you know what, it's time to fight Skeith when you hear about Theta, chosen, hopeless, nothingness. That's where he is. When you get an email from Helba stating this area, that's when you know it's time to get serious in preparations. But, what do we use to prepare? Well, let me show you. For this one, make sure you have a lot of health drinks, like around 30 or so. Not only that, but make sure you have more than 10 antidotes, restoratives, resurrects, and Mage's Soul. I had a lot of money, okay? But that's only the restoratives. I'm also going to tell you to bring some buff items to really help defeat Skeith. I recommend bringing Warrior Blood, Night Blood, Hunter Blood, and Beast Blood. These will help your physical and magical stats. But there is one more item I recommend using for buffing, and that is Pure Water. Pure Water, as it states, increases your tolerance in a water element, and trust me, that is really going to help against Skeith, because he has a water attack that does a lot of damage. But if you use Pure Water, you cut that damage in half. So yeah, Pure Water, really good. Next, let's go into level, party members, and equipment. Now for level, I recommend being around level 30 when you enter the dungeon, though expect to level up because you are going to have to go through 5 floors before you finally reach Skeith. So that's why I'm level 31. Next, party members. Now, you do have to bring Black Rose with you. Like, seriously, she won't even let you leave without her. So you do have to bring Black Rose with you. But for the other party member, I recommend Sanjuro. Yes, I know they're both heavy blades, so they're not very varied. Sorry. But it helps the fact that they're both physically very strong in attack and defense. So that makes them pretty strong, actually. So that's why you should bring them along with you. And lastly, equipment. I'm only going to go over for the weapons and rare items that are essential for the boss. That's what I'm going to do for this boss play. Now for the main character, I recommend either the Master Blades or the Hell's Gate. The Master Blades does add a critical hit, but besides that, there's really not much difference between Master Blades and Hell's Gate, other than different attacks. So just go with the one that suits your style, or whatever you were able to find. And for the brace and the boots, I recommend the Time Bracer and the Time Sandals, which I showed how to get last year. Again, sorry this took so friggin' long to get out. But yeah, make sure you have the Time Bracer and the Time Sandals equipped. Next, Black Rose. For this one, make sure she has the Shikizoku Zeku, which is a pretty hard item to get, actually, but it is worth it. You can only get this item from a Goyle Menhar via Data Drain. Yeah, you can only get it via Data Drain. However, if you don't feel like farming for it, you can also equip her with a Devil's Blade if you can't find it. Or you just don't feel like farming for it. Now for her helmet, I recommend the Ceramic Helm. It's a rare item that not only gives her great defense, but it also gives her the ability of Rig Same and Rig Geem, which increases HP and SP over time. and that really helps. However, it is a rare item, but I'll tell you where it is. It's at the end treasure chest of Theta, Dog Dancing Passionate Tripansy. That's where it is. And for the rest of her gear, well, just equip her with whatever you were able to find while you're grinding, and I do recommend grinding. And for Sanjuro, well, basically all of his equipment is stuff I was able to find while I was grinding. So yeah, just equip him with whatever you can find, and I do recommend giving him a Sunfang 1, because it can do quite a bit of damage, and it also has Juke Drive, which is pretty good for getting through some of the monsters in here. Lastly, I have 2 pieces of advice that I do recommend for this boss, as a precaution. First is, give Sanjuro and Black Rose 15 health drinks, antidotes, restoratives, and resurrects. So that way, if things go really bad, or if for some reason you die, you can rely on them to help you and revive you and heal you. And yeah, that's just so that way they can revive and heal you at a moment's notice. Trust me, that can be a possibility, especially if you get careless. And the last piece of advice I have is, before you go in, buff the hell out of your team. Trust me, all these buffs will help against Skeith. He'll become a lot more manageable if you do that. Alright, so I'm gonna do this right now. But yeah, it's gonna take a bit. So I'm just gonna say this right now. I'm just gonna skip ahead, so that way you don't have to watch me buff the heck out of everyone. So I'll be right back. Okay, and we're back. All right, now that not all buffs in place, let's do this. Aura?
I see you received the mail I sent you. Yet, however, it's too late.
Wait! There's something I have to ask you. Alright, it's showtime! Alright, let's do this. Okay, when you see him bring his arm across his chest, it means he's going to slash at you. But you can actually go into the menu as he does it, so that way you can heal someone in case before his attack hits. And trust me, that's going to be essential for beating him. When you see him put his staff in the middle of him, he's going to do that shockwave attack. When you see him put it in the middle of him, run away from him so you don't get hit. Alright. Now at some point at the fight, make sure you have them do skills. Okay, this is the water attack I was talking about. Judgment. Okay. Also, I really recommend that if they get anywhere below the 200s, or even at the 200s, make sure you heal them with health drinks, because the next hit is probably gonna kill them. Oh boy. Wow, they actually stopped him. That was new. Alright, my turn. Twin Dragons! Huh? Oh no. Yeah, he can also use data drain. However, it won't kill them or put them into a coma. But it will drain their HP and SP, and it cause them a lot of status ailments. That's why I recommend you bring a lot of antidotes and restoratives, so that way you can heal them. Uh-oh. Alright, now that he's shown all of his attacks, now I can let loose. Yeah. Again, if they get anywhere in the 200s, heal them, so that way they can survive the next attack. Twin Dragons! Yeah, try to keep them healthy, because if they die, they lose all their buffs. But then again, I guess that's RPG 101, huh? Alright, let's try this. Thunder Coil! Now! Now's my chance! Alright, you son of a bitch. Payback time! Yeah! Alright. Skeith is severely weakened, but he's not dead yet. But now he has health. Sorry. Now he has health, but don't let down your guard just because he no longer has most of his attacks. He can still slam the ground and cause major damage. Twin Dragons! Huh, that's weird. Why isn't he moving? Oh, there he goes. See? But, that's all she wrote. And that is how you defeat Skeith. Really not that hard when you have all those buffs, huh? What the? Finally. It's over. Huh? What the? What's going on? What the? Huh? What? They stopped. Huh? What the hell? What the hell is that? Ah! Ooh!
Kubia. We had come so far, but we knew so little. And now, the true battle was about to begin.
And I'm gonna have to cut it here, guys. Alright. Woo! Finally glad to get this done. Anyway, thank you for joining me, and I hope this helps you out in case you were struggling with Skeith. And if you want to help me out, you can go to my Patreon page and support me if you want. Just remember, it is optional, so yeah. Anyway, thanks a lot for joining me. This is Omega Snake signing out. See you guys next time. Too bad, Skeith. Payback is a bitch, huh?